Hey, this is Christian Nossum with Team Awesome Nossum Real Estate here in Seattle, Washington. And on Thursday, I was able to attend the RHA Economic Forecast Breakfast. Jim Hebert of the Hebert Research Institute was the keynote speaker. And I just want to give you a quick Seattle real estate market update based on what I learned at this breakfast. So the first thing that I thought was pretty impressive, out of all his research, and from what he knows, he's saying that Seattle is one of the jewels of the world economically, not just of the country, which is impressive in itself, but of the world. That was a big deal. He says consumer confidence is up. Millennials, they don't want as much stuff, which as a millennial myself, I know this. I don't want as much stuff. I'm into, as my wife would say, into minimalizing our life. We're more about experiences. So we don't need necessarily a huge house with a bunch of stuff in it. And that's kind of what his research is pointing out too. Baby boomers, on the other hand, they want to liquidate. They want to sell right now while prices are high, real estate prices are high, and they're willing to rent, which was surprising to me. He brought up one complex going up in Lincoln Square in Bellevue, and some of the apartments there are going for 12 grand a month. That's a lot. So apparently these people have got money. They want to sell. They don't want to deal with anything. For whatever reason, they don't want a condo. They'd rather rent. So I thought that was interesting. His forecast for the King County real estate market over the next 2 to 3 years, he's saying, and this is something that I've been preaching for years at this point too, the closer you are to employment centers, the closer you are to transportation hubs, whether it's light rail station, park and ride, could even be express bus stops. The closer you are to that, the more value buyers are going to give your house, because traffic sucks and no one wants to be in their car any longer than they absolutely have to. Walkability and safety, of course, are even more important now than they ever were before. Walkability wasn't as big a deal in the past, but it is now. And then finally, one audience member, she asked what he thought rents would do. He basically said he expects them over the next year or so to go up at least another 10% and then just kind of slowly flatten out. He doesn't expect them to go down. He doesn't expect them to go up too much after they go up another 10%, which is insane based on what rents are doing already. But he expects them to flatten them out at that point. So overall, the market still in Seattle is extremely strong. Seeing multiple offers on most places. There's lots of ways that you can beat out other offers, even if you don't have cash. And I've been doing it for the last year, or I guess 2 years now almost. There's definitely ways you can set yourself up for success in these multiple offer situations. So if you've maybe been looking for a while and you've been beaten a few times, and you're not interested in continuing the trend of losing out on homes, maybe it's time that we meet up and grab a beer or coffee or something and chat things over.